Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.
Are you kidding me? Unreal!
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it? Yes, he does!
And that might be the knockout punch.
Greetings and salutations. Hoping all is going well. And it is Orange Blossom Classic Week. So that is, and let me fix my microphone. I sincerely apologize. But that is the official beginning of football season. I'm glad. I'm excited. There is a lot that is going on that is negative around the program. And I try to shy away from it, but you really can't. I mean, it kind of is what it is. The athletics program is without an athletic director, and the consequences are what they are. So when that kind of stuff happens, you kind of got to wear it. There's no walking around it. In the words of Rick Ross, ain't no walking around me, ain't no talking around me. There'll be a whole lot of football going down in Dade County, though. And that is, of course, the Orange Blossom Classic. We also have the volleyball tournament that has taken place. FAMU is going to be joining Florida State. And the golf team came back with some hardware. So good things, frustrating things, but alas, things all the same. Let me warm up the pipes here. But that being said, FAMU volleyball, we played Florida State the other day and another loss. You're not completely surprised. It's a losing streak, but you're losing against good talent. And again, I hate Pyrrhic victories, but it is what it is. When you're playing superior talent, some of this is to get game experience. It has been mentioned that the football team is not the only team that's affected by this NCAA stuff. So that's affecting the volleyball team as well. And again, we can bemoan the point till we're blue in the face, but we should have had athletic director months ago. I mean, it is what it is. But the FAMU FSU tournament, FAMU is going to play Yale, Austin P, and James Madison. So out of these teams, depending on who we have, FAMU can beat all of them. Most of them, I should say. Like, not trying to undermine the level of quality they have, but these are teams we can beat. And there are teams that FAMU needs to snap the streak against one of these people. And just so we can get that losing off our back, I'm just tired of it. But I love my program. I love my university. Yeah, man. I tell you, that NCAA thing. Golf, though, golf team who still doesn't have a coach. They won. They went to the Sifford Cup, and they came away with the hardware. I mean, what a team that we have. Great students, great athletes, very high APR. If you remember, the golf team was up there, one of the highest APRs out of all those that were out there or that were mentioned on campus. And they went out there and kicked butt. So interim coach came away and she was saying really good things about the team. And another sport where FAMU doesn't have a coach. Winning in spite of. That's frustrating. And we also got the football program. It is what it is, y'all. I mean, I'm not going to hit the soapbox that a lot of us are on about the president. That's not being cowardice. That's me picking my battles and picking my points of frustration. Sometimes in life, you got to understand the things that are going to set you off and the things that are going to make you look bad, and the things that you're just going to say, nah, I'm not going to do that. That's one of those. Like, you catch me on the street, we friends, we'll talk about it. My friends know we'll have a conversation, but in front of the masses, people don't know some of whom I trust. I'm not going to confide that, but I will say it seems like we get the most attention in crisis, and that is aggravating and frustrating. That it takes the image of FAMU to get besmirched to get a little attention. But that being the case, the Orange Blossom Classic is here. Events started today. They have events tomorrow. I'm actually going to go down on Sunday, maybe Saturday, Sunday. Just because some kind of last minute things at home came up. And so I was originally going to leave on Friday. And so I was trying to see about Saturday, Sunday. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I went last year. Great atmosphere, great event. If you are down there, enjoy it. If you're heading down there, go have some fun. It is very good atmosphere. The fans that were there were awesome. Parking at Dolphin Stadium sucks, or Hard Rock. I'm not going to lie. I didn't love that parking situation. But that being stated, the venue is gorgeous, especially in the boxes. Man, yeah, it's very nice seating, like a lot of fun. And we have a compelling game. Two teams that are actively dealing with some stuff. One is self-created. The other can't help. Jackson State has a water crisis, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give credit to Scotty. Scotty was the first person I heard it from. So I told Scotty, I said, hey, I'm gonna mention something, give you credit. He was the first person I heard it from. Now, I've heard other people say, oh, yeah, they've been having some water issues, but not like that. We'll see how that affects the players. And, of course, FAMU with the compliance issues. Last we heard, Allison Posey posted that 17 players are still waiting. So we got like 10 or 11 back somewhere, less or more. But you're still not at full strength. Haven't heard about certain players. We've seen that the lawyers have stated that they were able to get in contact with the university, get some positive information, get some positive news, and they expect for them and the university to be able to make some type of appeal. At least that's what I read on social. I believe Allison Posey shared that as well. She has been on it. I'm not gonna lie. She's been a great source and a credible source. I'm very much into credible sources. As y'all saw on the FQ FAMU Twitter page, shout out to all my co-compatriots in the FQ Nation there. I do run the FQ FAMU Twitter page, but I posted. I don't know what was going on last week, and until I find some concrete information, I'm not going to say anything. Got a degree from FAMU in the field of history. So I remember Dr. Titus Brown would say, ask me, I say something, well, this, and third. Are you speaking with authority? And I'd be like, well, I mean, I know it's true. I mean, I saw it, I read it, but, and he'd be like, so what authority do you have? What documentation? What? I'm like, yeah, come on, dude. I said it, I meant it, it's right. But that wasn't enough. There was no documentation. So according to those sources, we do have 11 players back that will help us in our pursuit of winning this game. And part of that means, at least in my opinion, we got to slow down. Like you can't run the hurry up offense. It's not going to work. Like, I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Oh, there it goes. All right. It didn't turn on. All right. Here we go. It's my old Xbox controller. All right. I love NCAA football. Favorite game ever. Anybody who's ever played the game can tell you. If your offense is good, your defense is not, you got to protect the defense. And in this case, teams got to protect the defense. And it's not because the defense isn't good. We're still depleted. So depending on who can and cannot come back, you may have to run the ball a little more. And fortunately, FAMU has a great running game. I'm going to go there first. It's now, I know y'all want to hear about the man, Money Man Musa, the man, the myth, the legend. Went up to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and tore it up. They were playing off coverage a lot, but still, Money Man Musa. That's my nickname. I'm giving him. I'm running with it. I love his mom's one though. The Moose is loose. Like I like that one too. But FAMU's backfield, y'all, you got to hold on to the ball. No fumbles. Can't fumble the ball. Got to hold on to the ball. Got to be able to establish the run. We'll see how that looks, though. We did lose 2 offensive linemen, one to a pectoral injury. That's the gentleman who had that writing where he was like, I sacrificed my body for this. But then we lost another one to a knee injury for the season. And that's some of what you feared going into that game. Like, okay, that extra week, we're going to get some experience. But can we come away unscathed? No. You lost 2 linemen. And Jackson State's probably got the best defensive line in the conference. They're not all world beaters, but they're good. I'm not saying, yo, coach, put me in the game. No, don't do that. I'm gonna get mollywopped. You are not gonna embarrass me on television. No. Not gonna happen, Captain. But FAMU's got to slow the ball game. Yeah. We got to slow it down. You got to run the ball. And even if it means you sign the plays into Musa and he lets the clock run down, let the defense maybe do their shifting, adjusting. Like maybe you play some of that chess match. You got to do something to slow it down. Because if you don't, you're going to hurt the team. You're going to hurt some players. Because from what we're able to see, they rode the bus down there, which I tell people all the time, if you're not from Tallahassee, we didn't make that drive to Miami all the time. Atlanta's closer than Miami. Like, it's 8 hours. And the bus probably ain't going 90 miles an hour the whole way. So you're talking about 8-9 hour ride on a bus. Jackson State flew in. I mean, already. So that's just something you got to protect the bodies. You got to slow down. The receivers look good. The wide receivers, they ran good routes. They caught the ball. They got open. But now to the money man, Musa. Yeah, I told you that boy good. I don't know. Don't say when the spring game hit. I ain't say it. I told you. I said Money Man Musa. That dude. That boy good. I'm just saying. I said it. And I also told you McKay was solid. Like, don't get that. Oh, you don't like McKay. No, I like McKay. He's efficient. He doesn't make a lot of turnovers. He don't make a lot of mistakes. He's a good quarterback. And if you caught any of Coach Simmons' interview dialogue, he's already said there's going to come a time when you're going to need Rashawn McKay. And he needs to stay ready. You never know. Injuries may happen. But right now, Moose is in there. And with Musa, what you get is, to me, the comparison is across the field. Shedeur. That's your comparison. Because both are fairly mobile. I think Moose is a more willing runner than Shedeur. But pre-snap, they're killers. Like, that dude Jackson State got a quarterback. Pre-snap, he's like that. Now you start kind of messing with the pocket, hitting him. He's human. He's a quarterback. But pre-snap, Shedeur saying it's good. Like, post-snap, he's good. He's good. I'm not saying once the ball snaps, he doesn't know what he's doing. What I'm saying is, if you can get pressure on him, if you can knock him around a little bit, as Willie Simmons said in his interview, it's going to happen. Like, just the natural frustrations of they're hitting me. I don't want to be hit. I'm not used to that. I'm not going through board drills and all these other football drills to prepare to get hit. He is going to get hit, but 9 times 10 out of practice, he's got a special jersey because you can't hurt that arm. Like, what's the point? Making a tough quarterback who can't throw. They don't run the option. So I think that's your comparison. Like Musa to Sanders. Similar as far as pre-snap ability. Throw motions are different. Musa's got it better. Musa has the best mechanics on the field that day. Just saying. Musa is smooth, polished, but not saying Sanders ain't. But your FAMU's gonna have to find a way, slow the ball down, maybe some play action. Not too many of them darn shuttles, though. Like the little running back runs out of his position through the backfield and shovel pass, all that crap. That Jackson State's too fast for that. Like, do that for somebody who's slow, but speed for speed is comparable. Like, I'm not trying to kowtow to those guys, but respect. Like, to me, you respect people and you acknowledge what they have going on for them. And in that, Jackson State's got speed. So we're going to have to slow them down, maybe bore the DBs a little bit, run the ball. Like, do something with as far as pace to control the game. Give your offense additional snaps and give your defense more time to rest. Because we saw, even last week, when FAMU's defense was fresh, we looked good. Like, it wasn't a problem. I mean, we weren't creating a lot of havoc against UNC, but we still were able to generate pressure, which caused problems. And we just got to be fresh. Like, you got to protect the defense, slow the game down. On defense, is that old adage, get off the field. You got to. Like, we're going to talk about some more. I'm going to get a quick break. HBCU Digital, man. This is home.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.
Are you kidding me? Unreal!
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it? Yes, he does! And that might be the knockout punch.
All right. The defense. Again, defense got to get off the field. Got to force turnovers. Got to get to the quarterback. Really, those keys to the game. Like, if we can do those three things, I'm confident we'll win. Again, if you do those three things, get to the quarterback, force some turnovers, stay off the field, you're gonna have a good game. It's gonna be a fun game anyway, because you have the bands there, you got the fans there. Like, Jackson State brought a good crowd last year. Like, it wasn't huge. It wasn't as big as the FAMU side. Now, the FAMU side, we had about good 30,000, like, easy. Jackson about 10, maybe 15. But yeah, that's gonna be where the difference is made on defense. Special teams, don't kick to that man. Don't just punt it out of bounds. Like, don't be out there trying to be sporty. Kick the ball out of bounds on a punt. Kick return, if you can kick it through the back of the end zone, do that. But do not kick to that kick returner. No, it's not safe for you. I'm just saying that. I don't know if he's a super gremlin, but that is not the guy to kick to. He is a burner, and he's verified. Like both kick returners in this game, they're like that. They're them dudes. So yeah, that's what you got to do as far as that. Now, who I got winning? I already told you I got Jackson State. I had Jackson State before this bowl. I get Jackson State after. I just had that feeling. That was just me. I would love to lie to you and change my opinion, but as much as I hate my opinion on that, I think Jackson State's got it. That's just where I'm at with it. I think Jackson State is gonna have it. So yeah. That's a tough thing to admit. I don't enjoy admitting that. That wasn't my favorite moment of the day right there. All right. Now, this week, hopefully, I'm no longer muted. But the other thing that we have going on is that we got AD search that's supposed to be ending. AD is supposed to come out this week, and within that framework, the athletic director is not known yet. Who is he? Like, we don't know who he is. We don't know what's going on with that, and nobody's been picked. But we were told we would have an athletic director by now. So to me, that doesn't bode well. It's not what you want to hear. Like, should have had an athletic director by June 15th. Like, why you didn't open a fiscal year with a new athletic director? Don't make no damn sense. I'm just saying, like, I could be nice. I can be nice about it, but I can't. Like, and then all this stuff happens and comes to fruition. It's just, it makes you ask questions. And the question of why will and can it happen? Because now we're missing so much has happened. So that's the last bit of thing we're supposed to get. Supposed to get athletic director. Hopefully they come in with their hair on fire, bringing in a bunch of new people, because we need compliance officers. We need something, because right now this is not going to end well. And this smells like another FAMU lawsuit. Like, and of course somebody would call me right in the middle of this, but I can't really hear myself. So I might as well take this out. But I'm pretty sure you can hear me. And one of the things that as a program we've struggled with is constantly being in litigation. Like, football coaches suing us, basketball coach suing us because wrongful termination and this and that and the third. And at a certain point, we have to make sure we're empowering the university and the people that represent it to the fullest of their capabilities. And we have to put competent people in place that are able to run the show, because otherwise it becomes a chitlin juice show. And right now, there's a bunch of chitlin juice. Like, I'm just like, it doesn't look good. It doesn't make us look good. And in a moment when we just come off the Louis Vuitton thing, great publicity. Like, that was amazing. In a moment when we get all these transfers coming in, and the football team looks like they're going to be doing really great things. The volleyball team brings in transfers. We're going to be doing really great things. Even the men's basketball team and the women's basketball team are bringing in transfers. These coaches are bringing in players, and they're not cleared. Like, at which turn does it get to the point to where we're running this smoothly? Like, you got ticket packages where you're, for one season ticket package, you get 2 parking spaces. I mean, it sounds good in theory, but when you think about it, how many families for the base level season tickets are driving 2 cars to the game? you just cut your money. Like, you kind of messed up your money. Like, small stuff is adding up. And it's normally not the big things that get you. It's the small things that add up to something big. And that's what we're seeing now. Small things, small cutbacks. Whether it was this athletic director, that athletic director is irrelevant, because at this point, the damage has been done. And now we're having to fix it and repair it. And is it fixable is the next question, because we have great recruiters. I love seeing the Twitter page for Coach Too Blessed. Coach is killing it. Like, he has that program exciting. And it's not him alone. Coach Simmons, Coach Smith, like Henry, like all these coaches are making FAMU look like it's fun. They make the program look good. And sometimes they're doing it in spite of the amount of support that they're getting from the university. And these individuals, one, they need our help as alumni, but then as an alumni, it then becomes the question of, well, what am I supporting? Like, that's the real problem. As an alumni, okay, you don't have the whole coaches tour like you had in previous years. So funds may not have been raised for this, that, or third. Argue about them riding the bus or flying with somebody else. But the crux of this is you're losing money because alumni don't believe in the vision, because there is no vision. Like, that's one of the biggest problems we're having. Within the loss and lack of an athletic director, you're really a people that are just wondering. And I'm sorry, but I'm tired of wandering in the desert. I'm 37. We're approaching 40 years, baby. It's done. Why are we still wandering around in the desert waiting on something to happen? It's here. Like, we just have to focus our efforts, because if not, your alumni and your fans are going to divest in the program. Because right now, people are saying, hey, hit me up, I'll invest. Hit me up, I'll help. But if you are going to mismanage your resources, they're going to be taken away from you. We're not a good steward of what we've been given oftentimes as a program. And until it becomes to the point where we have a visionary, and it doesn't even need to be a visionary as much as a person with a freaking vision to say, this is where we're going, this is the way to do it, and this is the way to go, and we're going to stay this course, then it's going to get worse. And I've stated this for a long time. I personally believe you get somebody who's done it somewhere else and bring them here and let them be successful here. If you need to call outside resources, do that, because it looks real terrible when we're calling the SWAC to bail us out. Like, no, you're a part of the state university system. Within a 4-hour drive, you got 4 universities that don't have this problem that you can call and you can ask questions. You can call Florida State. They ain't got these problems. Call UF. I darn sure bet they ain't got these problems. I know they don't, because if so, heads are rolling. North Florida is smaller than us, and I think they've passed us. Don't have this problem. West Florida don't have these problems. Those are 4 universities in the state of Florida that don't have these kind of problems that you can call on. But at a certain point, we have to get to the point to where we are saying enough is enough, and that something changes. And right now, as an alumni, I'll be there. I'm going to cheer on the team. I'm going to cover it. But as an alumni, I'm also asking the question of, what am I investing in? Because I'm cool with investing. I'm kind of like my dad. Not to throw my old man out there, and that was actually who called me. And